Up here, I got to experience firsthand the power of the spirit that fuels Joshua's music. Singing Hebrew songs, surrounded by countless reminders that God is the keeper of covenants and the redeemer of the Jewish people in the entire world. I traveled up north to meet my good friend Joshua Aaron, an award-winning Messianic Jewish recording artist who's bringing Hebrew worship to international audiences.
Hey, man.
Hello, Mati. Good to see you, brother. How was the drive?
Today, Joshua lives near the Sea of Galilee with his wife and 5 children. In these sacred surroundings where Jesus taught and healed, Joshua finds inspiration for his unique brand of worship music. We're sitting here in Polialit, which is overlooking the Sea of Galilee, making music in this root place for the faith.
Yeah, and this is the place my rabbi chose to set up shop. I mean, he ended up in Capernaum, and 2/3 of his miracles happened in the Galilee region. I'm obsessed with the coming of the Messiah. For me, living here is just surreal. It's surreal. To raise my kids, I got 1 daughter and 4 boys. It's just amazing to get to raise them here. As you can see, the view,
Wow.
it's not so bad.
What a view. So this is where you get your inspiration.
It's quite inspiring.
Right out of your balcony.
My mother has a lovely voice, and I'd always sit next to her when she sang. My dad played the guitar, and my brother played the drum. It was really, really cool. And then really, I started singing in like a worship setting, just singing back up with the team, and I just fell in love with hearing people not sing to me, but sing to God. And I thought, I want to be a part of like kind of leading, but sort of in a way that I'm out of the way. It's just what I'm most passionate about, what I love most, and I just can't help singing about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So here we are.
So what is this?
This is the studio. This is the ulpan, as you say in Hebrew.
Well, let's hear some music. Okay.
Psalm 133, Hine Matov.
Yeah.
You know the song, you know the psalm.
Let me just make sure this is tuned.
Hine Matov, Rumanai, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Hine Matov, Hine Matov, Hine Matov.
And do you see some parallels in Israeli music to sort of the process you go through?
Yeah, you know, it's funny, the more I listen to Israeli music, and you could tell me, because you were born and raised and grew up here. I mean, you turn on the radio, chances are 1 in 3 songs you're hearing a psalm.
Yeah.
You can ensure that it's truth when it's biblically founded. It's grounded in the word.
It's so much more powerful in the Hebrew.
It's prophetic,
Yeah.
in the literal sense. In other words, there was no language, there's no people in Israel. Now they're back. All right, let's get in it.
Let's ride the beast.
We left Joshua's Galilee home, took a short drive to the banks of the Jordan River, where he spends time with the Lord to find inspiration.
Come on in, the water's good.
So this is where your muse lies, in the Jordan River.
We're almost walking on.
We're almost
Not
walking
quite
on the
enough
Jordan.
faith yet.
Close enough.
The Jordan River, yes.
We're at the Jordan River.
There's something really special about my rabbi. Although he was the Son of God, he didn't flaunt who he was. He enjoyed the creation that his father created, you know? What better place than the natural places that he created it?
Up here, I got to experience firsthand the power of the spirit that fuels Joshua's music. Singing Hebrew songs, surrounded by countless reminders that God is the keeper of covenants and the redeemer of the Jewish people in the entire world.
Hallelujah. Let everything that has breath praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Shalom from Jerusalem. Today we have a great honor having one of Israel's most famous musician, songwriter, and a singer, Mr. Idan Raichel. Idan, great joy having you with us today.
Thank you for having me.
What makes you special is that you, in your songs, you combine different cultures, different styles of Jewish music, and you include in your songwriting a lot from the Hebrew scriptures. Can you tell us about yourself and about your songs and music?
Thank you. Thank you for having me in your show, especially in this amazing view facing Jerusalem. When I started my musical journey around 18 years ago, I started with the Idan Raichel project. It was kind of a musical experiment that merged together many cultures, over 150 musicians, all of them came from different parts of the world and different parts of Israel. We were always wondering why, when you walk through Israel, you would listen to the sound of the Israeli melting pot, but when you turn on the radio, you just hear American pop or European pop. So it was important for us to score the soundtrack of Israel.
For me, when I look on Israel, I see the return of the Jewish people. And the return of the Jewish people, like you said, each group of people came from a different culture, different music, and so on. And I think what you did was amazing, bringing everybody together and created a music that it's a bit from everything.
Yeah.
And I think it's beautiful.
Going back to the original, even biblical text, I think that this what made us find kind of a common ground.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's really, like I said, it's a fulfillment of prophecy. Idan Raichel, let's hear your music.
Indeed.
70 שנה במכונית, אני נוסע ומביט על מה היה ומניע, באיך נפשי עוד הומיע, מהמצדה של הזריחות, ירושלים בסליחות, מחוף כנרת ואחזיר, מהמסיבות של תל אביב, אבי חלם והתפלל, לחיות בארץ ישראל. היום ילדי אותי שואל, מה הסיפור של ישראל? כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים, ואנחנו הפרחים, המנגינות, שבט אחים ואחיות, שבט אחים ואחיות.
Idan Raichel, I think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I think the main thing in your song, in his song in Hebrew, he says, the fathers of the Jewish people were the roots, and we are the flowers. What a beautiful song. Thank you, Idan Raichel.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Mati Shoshani, and thank you for watching the TBN Israel YouTube channel. We hope this video gave you greater understanding of Israel and her people. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. We'd love to hear from you, so be sure to share what you've learned and ask your questions in comments below. And invite your friends to join the conversation.